Okay, we'll go over two new features in the firmware: fixed duty mode and fixed speed mode. First of all, fixed duty mode, when that's selected, will run at a specific power, and the RPM will vary depending on the load. So we'll just first of all run that mode. I'll just turn on the ESC here. There's no signal going to the ESC. It'll just start up and run at 5% power. So I can take a look at the variables on the ESC here, and so it tells me the input is 100 out of 2000, and there's the RPM. Now if I slow it down or put a load on it, the RPM, you see, will vary depending on the load. So, and then the next mode is called fixed speed mode. So the fixed speed mode will adjust the power to meet the desired target RPM. So I'll just send that to the speed controller here. So I picked an RPM of 700, and it has a PID loop that runs in order to try to maintain that RPM. So we'll see what happens when it starts up here. Okay, so the speed controller starts up, and I'll take a look at the variables again here. Now the RPM is hopefully going to stay relatively constant as the load changes, and it'll adjust the power to meet that RPM. So if I put a load on the motor, it'll just increase the power to try to keep RPM constant. So that's the difference between the two modes. Fixed RPM mode will adjust power to try to reach that RPM, and then fixed duty cycle mode will just run at a specific power level, and the RPM will be whatever it is going to be depending on the load. Okay, enjoy.